the NBA on 2K Sports, presenting an exciting Monday night game. And on tap tonight, it's the Los Angeles Clippers going up against the Portland Trailblazers here at their home, Moda Center. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Allie, take it away.
Well, guys, Paul George heard the critics. He said the only way I could respond was to get better, to come back with a vengeance. I didn't like that people saw weakness. I had to answer that, and it fueled me. I wanted to come back and be myself again. Brian?
Well, he's playing at a tremendous level, Allie. Thanks for that. And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Aaron Gordon.
Unfortunately, we've seen his ability as a rebounder take a back seat these past few seasons. And I'd like to see him refocus on that element of his game. You can never have enough rebounds, in my opinion.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. Nicholas Batum out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's Davis in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Trailblazers, Trevor Ariza out there with Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Norman Powell. Then there's Paul George. And it's James in at the point. Boy, some coaches starting to feel the hot seat now, Grant. You think players are aware when that's the case?
No question, B.A. I mean, with how the present media is, it's impossible not to notice. But some coaches will discuss it and be open and transparent about it. And, of course, some coaches won't ever bring it up.
Now here's Whiteside. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. 5 to shoot. And there's James from the arc. Sinks it from distance.
Since being drafted out of high school, I don't think there's an aspect of LeBron's game that has improved more than his shooting. It has become a strength.
Doncic doesn't go that time, so the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Whiteside with a screen on Doncic. George passes to Powell, and here's Whiteside, guarded by Doncic. And Whiteside with the bucket on the assist from Powell.
Well, you love to see Norman Powell be unselfish and find an open teammate. That's pretty.
Doncic left side. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Pass to Powell. Takes it inside with the teardrop. And it's good on the lay-in.
I'll tell you, love to see someone take the contact head on. And Norman Powell welcoming the challenge.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Doncic, no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
It's blocked. And here's Bogdanovic. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Doncic outside. The 3. Knocks it down from distance. Doncic has got 5.
Well, Doncic is never shy from three-point opportunity. You give him a window, he will take it.
Pass to George. Down low. Here's Whiteside. The shot comes out. Excellent D there from Davis. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 4 so far. James outside. Driving to the basket. And it's James with the jam.
If LeBron gets speed at the rim, it takes a couple of steel walls to slow him down. And even then, he'll finish the job.
And the longevity of LeBron's greatness is unprecedented. The oldest starter in the league last season and still producing at an MVP level.
Doncic, good.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
For Portland, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. James passes to George. Out to the wing. James outside. Lets it fly. And it's Portland scoring again. what's incredible for LeBron is not just how good he is at his age, but the mileage on his body, Grant.
So true, B.A. I mean, just 3 players in NBA history have exceeded 60,000 minutes played, including the playoffs. That's Kareem, Karl Malone, and the one and only LeBron James.
The Clippers trail. Doncic with it. Coming off a solid outing against Sacramento. Pass to Bogdanovich. Got a piece of it. Here's James. He has 7. Back to Powell. Drives to the hoop. Yes, it's good.
This guy knows where everyone is at all times. LeBron James makes the spectacular assist routine.
Doncic outside. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3 ball to go. Doncic has got 10 points in the game.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
James finds George. Whiteside with a screen on Bogdanovich. Here's George. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Doncic outside. Pass to Batum. Here's Davis. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And he gets it back. And that one's good. Davis. And here are the Trailblazers now. Here's Ariza. Now James. Averaging almost 23 points a contest. A fantastic offensive player. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Yeah, whacking James like the D does there is the right move. I mean, especially when you consider how strong he is.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, good from James.
When you consider how far into his career LeBron is, the fact that he is still a force and that he is as versatile and fearless as he has ever been is nothing short of remarkable, guys.
Both free throws good from James. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Powell against Doncic. Davis a screen. And he's going for the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. George for 3. Portland again missing. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. On the wing, Davis. No luck on that one. Excellent D there from Whiteside. Portland leading. Lets it go from deep. No good. 3 for 4 in the game now. The Clippers shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Bogdanovich finds Doncic. With the drive. The rebound by Whiteside.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Steps back. Rebound by the Clippers. Bogdanovich has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Davis. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Yeah, the muscle Davis has added aids him on these tough finishes, showing off that big boy strength.
All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Portland.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
One more thing they've done well is challenge shooters and change shots. A lot of blocks early.
And it's tied up with that one.
And the #1 pick in the 2012 NBA draft, Davis has dominated since day one. And I think that'll continue for many years to come.
Now here's Johnson. Beasley for three. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Pass to Davis. The shake. Robinson with the block.
This guy's nose for the basketball, and his timing as a shot blocker is intimidating. Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet.
Now here's McConnell. Beasley outside. On the take. It's Beasley on the wing. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Here's Gordon. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Now it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
Well, you have to admire the strength of Aaron Gordon. This guy is adept at finding his way through intense defense.
For the Clippers, Nikola Vucevic. He's coming in for Davis. And Looney subbed in for Batum. Portland has gone 1 for 5 from deep in this first, struggling from that area. Back to McConnell. Pass to Beasley. The shot to stop the run, and he sinks the layup.
Impressive. I mean, challenging at the rim against length. You just have to love the aggressiveness.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
Shot is good by Gordon.
I love that Aaron Gordon goes right up with it. He's got really good instincts for knowing when to catch and shoot.
One thing you can give Terry Rozier credit for are those fast hands. You must keep the ball locked up when he's around because he's always hunting for his next steal. And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Pass to Vucevic. Back to Doncic. Rozier, the pass to Doncic. Oh, and another three for the Clippers. And Rozier's quickness as a defender does much more than just create turnovers.
Yeah, he's tough to shake off when he's covering you. I mean, he puts constant pressure on the shooters and doesn't allow them to take comfortable shots.
Now here's Beasley. Coming off a 12-point game. Pass to Johnson. Beasley outside. Just 4 to shoot. Screen by Robinson. Beasley misses.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
Doncic against McConnell. Here's Vucevic. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket. And now it's a 10-point Clipper lead.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Timeout called, Portland.
One thing you gotta love about Nikola Vucevic is that on offense, he does it all. For a big, he's got a terrific three-point shot, and of course, he regularly posts big point totals.
Dragic is checked in for McConnell. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. Taking a look at Portland, early on they've got the third best record. And of course the Clippers, back 3 games.
When I look at Portland, I think we all knew they were going to be a dangerous team, but to their credit, they have lived up to those expectations. They're just not a team you want to face right now.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
It's an even 3-on-3 break. Pass to Looney. Spins. Doncic on the wing. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time.
That's good from Doncic.
Boy, it's incredible to think that at just the age of 21, Luka Doncic entered as the odds-on favorite to win league MVP. He didn't win it that year, but if you ask me, it's a matter of when, not if.
He does not get the second one. And another superstar season for Luka Doncic in year 3. But his numbers not dramatically improved on his second season. You think he's topping out?
At age 22? I don't think so. We saw his three-point percentage, for one thing, jump up significantly. So barring injury, almost scary to think how good this guy can be.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And now the league leaders in scoring. Third is Luka Doncic.
He's proven to be an essential part of their offensive efforts, always playing hard on that end and ensuring they come up with points.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
And Goran Dragic out of Miami. I mean, wow. Had a brief stop in Toronto as part of the Kyle Lowry sign and trade, but ultimately felt like his talents were better used elsewhere. And he found a home with this team and is eager to prove he has something left in the tank.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Los Angeles has gone 4 for 4 so far from three-point land. Impressive. Pass to Doncic. And Alec Burks gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile 1 block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 14. And here's Gordon from the arc. Rebounded by Johnson.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
To the middle. Vucevic with a steal. Three-pointer Rozier. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Portland trailing here. Dragic left side. Here's Johnson. Shot is good. Dragic making the play.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Doncic right side. From about 19. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Coming into this, having knots to win against Boston in their last game.
Oh boy, throughout the game, they got after it defensively and forced a lot of turnovers too.
There has to be a willingness to take chances, jumping for steals, getting out in passing lanes, and all of that worked in their favor. I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Beasley finds Johnson. Dragic outside. Over Looney, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. And it's now only a 5-point Los Angeles lead. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And that does it for the first quarter. Clippers ahead, leading by 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And the 6'1 guard, undrafted out of Arizona, but T.J. McConnell, a high-energy defensive disruptor.
It's all about just reading the way they're passing the ball in. If I see a moment of weakness or they dislodge and give me a chance to get in and get my hand in there, I try to take advantage of it.
Durant, he's always lurking.
Yeah, and that anticipation, in part, a product of his great IQ. I mean, his father's a highly successful college coach, and believe you me, it helps.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
On the floor for the Clippers, Terry Rozier is out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Davis in at the power forward spot. Now here's Rozier. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Davis with room to shoot. No good, a bit long that time.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
George outside, launches it. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Push the action a little bit. Paul George right now challenging defenders to stop him.
Three shots.
That's good from George. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
What we know about Paul George is he has proven to be an elite force on both ends. He can be a lockdown defender, and boy, can he get cooking offensively.
And he makes all 3.
Boy, it's hard not to think about Paul George and what many consider to be that devastating leg injury he suffered. There were people who doubted whether he could come back, and now stronger than ever.
Now here's Rozier. Oh, George with a steal. Pass to Powell. Here's Ariza. Outside Robinson. For three, Powell. Not going to go that time. And Los Angeles the other way now. And with Paul George in that injury, as it happened, we weren't sure he'd ever play again.
That's exactly right. It shows the determination he has and how much love for the game of basketball. He overcame that physical setback and the mental toll that's part of that, and still enjoying an incredible NBA career.
Now here's George. Stolen by Caruso. Outside Bogdanovich. Davis with a screen on Powell. 6 on the shot clock. Bogdanovich passes to Davis. Caruso. No good from outside. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to James. Here's Ariza. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdan Bogdanovich. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
Whiteside, he's checked in for Portland. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Batum's checked in. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. It's James on the wing. 17 points for him. Oh, hey! How about that?
LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. Outside Davis. Misses, and the dry spell continues. The Trailblazers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Ariza can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Deflects the pass. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. When speaking about LeBron James, Commissioner Adam Silver said he's certainly one of the league's hardest workers, which has as much to do with the success of his career as anything else. Also, off the court, it's incredible what he's done. He is a marvel in so many ways, but it all comes back to his focus and his dedication.
Thanks, Allie. The first free throw is good. The Trailblazers making a switch here. McConnell's checked in. And so he makes both from the line.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
George outside, takes a 3. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. George has got 6.
I always feel like when Paul George rises and fires from 3, he believes it's going down. Great confidence behind that three-point shot.
Bogdanovich from long range. And it's Portland with a rebound. Whiteside's got 5 rebounds tonight. Powell passes to McConnell. This one for 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Powell against Rozier. Fires from 14. And the jumper is good.
Listen, you give a good shooter that kind of look, and it's going to go in.
The Trailblazers have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Powell passes to James. George outside. James finds George. 6 to shoot. Powell outside. The 3-ball. It's hauled in by the Clippers. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
Davis misses. Portland has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. James passes to George. Back to James. McConnell right side. Pass to Whiteside. Here's James. Defended by Bogdanovich. And there's James on the assist from Whiteside. James has got 4 points this quarter.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Rozier outside. Right side Davis. Tries to break his ice. The rebound by Whiteside. Whiteside's got rebound number 8 now.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Here's Caruso. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Kings in Sacramento. To the inside. Rozier finds Davis. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Whiteside with a screen on Rozier. And it's Powell off the drive. Davis with the defensive effort.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Portland leading. George outside. Pass to Whiteside. Now Powell takes the 3. Connects from downtown. Powell's got 10 points in the game.
Well, on the catch and shoot, Norman Powell ready to rise and fire.
Up top, Rozier. Here's Caruso. He's marked by McConnell. And here's Bogdanovich. Over James. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on LeBron James. You know, by the time Bogdanovich arrived in the NBA, he was already a well-seasoned pro, Grant.
Yeah, he had an impressive run in a number of European leagues, amassing a ton of awards and championships. So he definitely knew what he was getting into when he came stateside to play with the rest of the best.
First free throw is good.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line, 100% this quarter.
So for the Blazers, Beasley's checked in for James, Burks comes in for Powell, and Dragic has subbed in for McConnell. He's perfect from the line this time. And Portland has possession. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. When this game's over, they'll be off to Golden State as they take on the Warriors. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. That one goes. Count it. George has got 8 points here in the quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Bogdanovich. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovich. Here's a look at some stats for Luka Doncic.
Over the last 10 games, he's been on an absolute tear, finding all kinds of ways to be a thorn in the opposition's side, just working on offense and getting the looks he wants out there.
George passes to Beasley. George against Gordon. Pass to Dragic. Shot clock at 5. Whiteside with a screen on Doncic. For 3, Dragic. They get it back. Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Blocked!
Boy, the vertical that Aaron Gordon has helps him on the defensive end. Twice on the pipes with that block.
Here's Looney. Excellent D there from Whiteside. For Portland, they've gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. Burks passes to Dragic. Whiteside with a screen on Doncic. And Dragic, here we go. And Whiteside with the bucket on the assist from Dragic. Whiteside's got 6.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Rozier with it. Now Burks defending. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Dragic finds George. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. Robinson, he's checked in for Whiteside. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Vucevic is checked in. Back to George. Clock at 6. Shakes off strong D and gets to the bucket for 2 points. 10 points for him.
That one's not on the defense. That's just pure aggression from Paul George. He wants that challenge.
Pass to Doncic. Over Dragic. And again, it's the Clippers converting.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's George. He's coming off a 19-point game against Boston.
And it was a big game for him at the defensive end as well. He never stopped pressuring the basketball, coming up with one steal after another.
Burks for 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Looney. Now here's Rozier. He's guarded by Beasley. Beasley against Rozier. Looney the screen. Here's Doncic. Robinson with the block. Now here's Beasley. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Doncic against Dragic. Pass to Gordon. Fades. The rebound by Burks.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Beasley, pass to Dragic. There's 53 seconds left in the first half. Buries it down low. Dragic has got 6 points. Dragic against Doncic. Rozier outside. Pass to Vucevic. And stolen by Beasley. Now the Blazers on the move. Here's George. And the Blazers getting another bucket right there.
The speed in transition. Paul George is dynamic in space.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Gordon outside. 16 seconds left to play in the second quarter. On the break, here's Burks. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Doncic outside. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Hey folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one for the Portland Trail Blazers.
Their efforts in the paint have really paid dividends. It's been a focal point for them, not so much for the other team. That's been the difference in the game.
Okay, let's take a moment now to celebrate our Players of the Week. Out in the East, Kevin Durant.
We've seen this kind of stretch so many times for Durant. His all-around game has been too much for any one defender to handle. And when KD starts feeling it, that feeling tends to last a long time.
And we hope you've enjoyed the absolutely stirring intellects of Shaq and Kenny. Now it's time for the second half.
Was that sarcasm, Ernie?
It was, Shaq. Get him.
Easy, big fella, easy.
I don't even know what stirring means.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Here's Caruso. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. We've got Paul George. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Trevor Ariza. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Powell in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Bogdanovich, that's good.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Portland leading. Pass to Ariza. Now here's George. 12 points for him. Driving inside. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
What a terrific take to the rim. Paul George is just giving it to the defense right now. Tenacious on that drive.
First one falls. And with Paul George, Grant, you know what he delivers. Very consistent in what he'll bring to each game.
I mean, the scoring is always going to be there, but his defense doesn't take a night off either. I mean, very nice and consistent production from him.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Whiteside's checked in. George hits them both. Here's Caruso. Pass to Doncic. Puts it up from 15. It's rebounded by George.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Whiteside with it. James, left side. Just 5 on the clock. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Powell finds Whiteside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Whiteside with a screen on Bogdanovich. George's shot is off. Los Angeles has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Doncic passes to Davis. Shoots over George. And it's Portland with a rebound. Whiteside's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Takes one from 10 feet. And George gets it to go on the assist from James. George has got 16 points. Here's Caruso. Checked by James. Pass to Doncic. Let's go with a 3. Ooh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Here's Powell. Jacks up a 3. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
How is that for an answer? Norman Powell says, I'll see that 3 and raise you one.
Pass to Batum. Davis a screen. Rejected by George. Now James. George outside. The rebound by Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic has got rebound number 7 tonight. Doncic outside. And it's Caruso on the take. Can't hit it from 12 feet. For Portland, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. James outside. Pass to Whiteside. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Oh, picked up his 4th foul. Maybe have to scale back his aggressiveness with plenty of time left in this one.
McConnell, he's checked in for Portland. Clippers on D. It's a 10-point game. Stolen by Davis. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Historically, a few franchises have gobbled up most of the NBA championships. A significant number of teams have never won a title, though. However, we're in an interesting time. A lot of those franchises are looking for their first title. They're among the top teams now. And guys, they're hoping to get on the board.
Oh, yes. Very interesting, Allie. Thanks for that. Now here's McConnell. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. For 3, James. Batum pulls it in. Los Angeles has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. It's stolen by James. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. The Clippers have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Here's Caruso. Check by James. Nails it from beyond the arc. Bogdanovic has got 9 points here in the second half.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Pass to McConnell. Powell with it. There's a screen. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Doncic with it. Picked up by Powell. Doncic against Powell. 11 feet out. Again, the Clippers score.
Consistent nightly scoring in the league is hard, but Luka Doncic showing he has the frame, the game, and the stamina to do just that.
Now, here is James. 16 points for him. McConnell passes to Powell. Now Whiteside. Check by Davis. It's Powell on the wing. Shot clock at 6. He takes it in. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Batum. Doncic outside. To the paint. There's the 3. It doesn't go for him. And it's Portland the other way. Here's Ariza. Check by Davis. And Davis with the block. Bogdanovic against McConnell. Bogdanovic passes to Davis. Back to Bogdanovic. To the wing, right side. Here's Caruso. Check by James. Davis from long range. The rebound by Whiteside. Whiteside's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Bogdanovic against James. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Davis against McConnell. Pass to Caruso. Now Doncic. Davis with it. He's marked by McConnell. Fades and shoots. Misses off the right iron.
And guys, this has got to be more of a team effort. Right now, he's playing all for himself.
James, outside, inside, Whiteside. Soft touch off the glass. Whiteside's got 8 points.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
For the Trailblazers, Robinson, he's checked in for Whiteside. Beasley comes in for Powell. And Dragic has subbed in for James. Rozier outside. Doncic against Beasley with the 10-footer. And Doncic the bucket on the assist by Rozier. Doncic has got 23.
You know, I really like this. Instead of putting his head down, Terry Rozier keeping his eyes up and finding his open teammate.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
Baseline jumper. And he stays with it. Vucevic, a screen on McConnell. Here's Caruso. No good, off the front rim. For Portland, they've gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gordon. Dragic against Rozier. Tries the 9-footer. Dragic misses. Los Angeles has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep, 4 of 6.
Boy, when you think about quality lineage, Nikola Vucevic comes from excellent basketball stock. Both his mom and his dad played professionally in Europe.
Now here's Beasley. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. McConnell passes to Robinson. 2 on the clock. Here's Ariza. Portland again missing. So with Vucevic's upbringing, you can see where he gets his great instincts on the court, Doris.
Well, that's what happens when you grow up in the game from the time you're learning to walk. You don't learn the game as much as experience it day to day. This guy got an incredible basketball education that not many young players get.
Now here's McConnell. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. To the inside, stolen by Rozier. And they're on the run. Here's Caruso. 3-pointer in transition.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Robinson passes to Beasley. To stop the drought. Pure from 3-point range. Beasley's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Here's Caruso. He's got 5. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Caruso's got 7 points.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Now here's Beasley. He's got 5. Here's Robinson. That shot, no good. Vucevic with some nice D. The Clippers trail. Doncic finds Rozier. Shoots. Can't nail the jumper. The Trailblazers have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go so far in the third quarter. Here's Beasley. No good. The Clippers shooting 42% in this third quarter. Vucevic, a screen on Dragic, and it's Caruso on the take. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Now just a 5-point Trailblazer lead. Pass to Ariza. And here's Beasley. Fires the three. He buries it from three. Beasley's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, this guy is known as a glue guy, but Trevor Ariza plays his role perfectly no matter where he is. That's a pretty pass.
Good work there as it goes.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Rozier against Dragic. To the middle. Tipped. Vucevic with a steal. Pass to Rozier. Picked by Vucevic. On the attack, Rozier. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Here's Ariza. Outside Robinson. Beasley with it. Fires from 14. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Rozier. Here's Caruso. Here's Doncic. Ooh, drills the leaner. Doncic has got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, here is a player with great size and great instincts. It allows Luka Doncic to rebound consistently. Nicely done there.
Converts on the jumper, an easy 2. Doncic has got 27.
Once he's inside that painted area, you can see the level of aggression from Luka Doncic rise. This guy knows he can score it in there.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's the Trailblazers up by 2. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So, on the floor for the Clippers, they've got Nikola Vucevic. Aaron Gordon is out there with Nicholas Batum. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic, and it's Doncic in at the point. Here's Whiteside. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Vucevic has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Bogdanovic against George to take the lead. Buries it from 3. Batum's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Powell passes to Whiteside. Now here's Beasley for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Batum. No good there. Ooh, nice D from George. Portland trailing here. Powell outside. Vucevic against James. Back to George. From behind the arc. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 5 assists tonight.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Doncic left side. Yep, that one's good. Doncic has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Well, this guy is just a great decision maker with the ball in his hands. This time, Doncic takes what the defense allows. That's the mid-range game.
Batum in the post. Powell covers. Doncic outside. It's stolen by James. To the paint. It's Beasley on the wing. Defended by Bogdanovic. James against Doncic. George for 3. George with another miss. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Bogdanovic passes to Doncic. Puts up a three. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Doncic. And now a 3-point Los Angeles lead. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. James outside. Portland no good that time either.
Well, he tries to answer with a three of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
Doncic no good off the spin.
Oh, you have to love the spin move there, but he couldn't quite gather himself for the shot.
James outside. Up and over Gordon. The shot by James, no good. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Doncic against Powell. Pass to Gordon. The rebound by Beasley.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Vucevic against George. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Doncic finds Bogdanovich. Gordon outside. And here's Doncic outside. Gets the three to fall. Doncic has got 16 in the second half.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
And the Clippers making a change here. Davis has checked in. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey there, I was able to listen in on the Portland head coach talking to his team. He told them victory was within their grasp, saying, quote, "You've got all the tools you need to win. Now it's about closing. Guys, we'll see if they're up for the task."
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Portland has gotten just one of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter. George outside. Going inside. And Davis with the block.
Oh, one of the game's great shot blockers. AD's a smart defender who's usually in position to make a play on the ball.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Gordon against Powell. Out to James. Just 5 to shoot. Up and over Doncic. And that one's good. James.
The defender is draped all over him, doing his job, and LeBron James says, "It's like you're not even there, my friend."
George with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. Pass to Beasley. Now Whiteside. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That'll be foul number 5 on him.
Well, he needs to be careful. One more foul, and he's done.
Powell against Gordon. Down low. Here's Whiteside. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
And that one good. Doncic has got 34.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Pass to Whiteside. Powell for 3. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
Simply crushing it right now. So much more accurate in the second half than he was in the first.
Davis a screen. Left side Bogdanovich. and score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
I really like the way he's playing in this half. He looks so much more aggressive and confident.
James outside. No, they're unable to get the tying basket there.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Doncic left side, all alone. And it's Portland with a rebound. Powell outside. To the inside, Whiteside. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Bogdanovich finds Doncic. Davis with a screen on James. Doncic is doubled. Outside for Davis. 4 on the clock. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. James outside. Pass to Whiteside. George with it. From outside the arc. Counted from distance. George has got 6 in the quarter.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Ariza's checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Caruso, he's checked in for Gordon. Portland on D. They trail by 1. And here's Doncic. Back to Caruso. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Pass to James. Over Doncic. The shot by James, no good.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
Outside Davis. The 3 is up. James with the rebound. James has got 4 rebounds now. George with it. Now Doncic defending. Oh!
That is Paul George, the incredible vertical and the unbelievable creativity.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. James against Doncic. Pass to Caruso from deep. That one is off, and it's Portland the other way. George with it. Here's Ariza. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Outside Bogdanovich. Davis a screen. The shot. Rebound by the Trailblazers. James has got 5 rebounds in the game. Inside. Kicks it to George. Pass to Powell. Here's George. And here's James. 6 to shoot. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. And now a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
And it's Doncic missing. On offense, here are the Trailblazers. They're on a 16-7 run from 11 feet away. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Doncic has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And they doubled up Doncic. Here's Batum. Offline with a 3. Portland has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the 4th. Pass to Ariza. To the paint. Here's Whiteside. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
Boy, it doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 9 from three-point range in the fourth. Pass to Caruso. To the middle. Doncic outside. Here's Caruso. Fires from deep. The rebound by Whiteside.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
James passes to George. Here's Ariza. George outside. Whiteside with a screen on Bogdanovich. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
The Clippers trail. Doncic up top. Powell covers. Doncic is doubled. Left side, Bogdanovich. Here's Caruso. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now, here is James. 5 on the clock. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And now it's a 7-point Portland lead.
LeBron James continues to dominate the action as a scorer, understanding my team needs productivity. I'm going to deliver.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Now here's Powell. Pass to James. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
He can't be happy with fouling out, but the game seems out of reach anyways.
Nikola Vucevic is checked in for the Clippers. George against Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. From downtown. Ariza can't get it to go. And so here are the Clippers. Batum. And he buries it. And now they trail by just 4.
Luka Doncic made it known early in his career he is one of the best passers in the NBA.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. And he's unable to get the second one. Timeout called, the Clippers. They're down by 5. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
and the Clippers have possession. It's a 5-point game. Vucevic, a screen on Powell. Doncic passes to Bogdanovic. And the three off target. And they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first. And that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both. And it's a 7-point game.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
There's Bogdanovic with the three. Can't hit that one. George outside. So it's Portland picking up the win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
All right, guys, LeBron, a superstar matchup tonight. What goes through your mind when you're facing that kind of a challenge?
You know, for me, it's never about an individual challenge or an individual game. It's about the team. Now, you do take the challenge anytime you're going against anybody, but you also got to have your mind in the game, too, and not make it.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight.